Today we look at the MP5's little brother, the MP7. Since we just got done with the MP5, it only seems appropriate to try out the MP7, and we're going to compare some of the stats so you can get a better picture of what each one has to offer. Starting with damage values, the MP7 is set to 25 and the MP5 is 29. Both weapons are stuck with 30 round mags, so equipping the quick mag is very useful. And the MP7 has a higher fire rate of 950. In short, what the MP7 lacks in damage, it tries to make up for it with a faster rate of fire. For the longest time when I was trying out this weapon, I didn't really feel comfortable using it. The MP7 has a harsh feeling recoil that was difficult to figure out, and then I started swapping out my optics and everything started to click. So let's start with our early builds for the MP7. Before we get into the loadouts, if this video helps you out, please leave a like, and if you want to see more videos more often, please consider subscribing. As I mentioned earlier, changing up the optics helped me out a lot. I was using the HS401 and the aim comp optics. Both did a great job for me, so if you are having any issues controlling the recoil, try swapping out to one of these. With the new optic equipped, the compensator is always a good choice, and the DGN barrel isn't too far away after that, and for grips, the SC5 grip pairs really well. The B25 grip is also a good option, but it won't help out as much with the recoil. These attachments in particular seem to help out the weapon the most for an early build. You can use other grips such as the FAB grip, but it doesn't help out as much with the horizontal recoil. And with all attachments open, the BCM and Harris CQR grip helps out a lot with lowering the horizontal recoil, and with the barrels, the VAM-B and NT4 barrels work really well. Moving on to suppressors, the MP7 ends up with a lot of vertical recoil when a suppressor is equipped. I do recommend using the vertical grip to keep control, as the horizontal recoil isn't that bad to deal with. The short suppressor still does add a lot of vertical kick to the MP7, so it may be best to avoid the long suppressor for a build that's easier to control. Once again, the stable grip does a really great job keeping the first shot recoil down, which helps out a lot with the short suppressor and is worth running if you don't have the vertical grip available. Moving towards long range builds, with SMGs we can't really expect the MP7 to work well past 100 meters. But if you want to run a high magnified optic, it's definitely possible to do so with the MP7. It may take some time to get used to the visual recoil and still bullet velocity of 350, but it still works well at full auto up to about 60 or 70 meters, and you will have to lead your targets. Just about any long range optic works well for this weapon in full auto, including the ACOG. The compensator and DGN barrels work well when paired with the SC5 grip, and that's about all the control you're going to get out of the MP7 for an early build. With all other attachments, the vertical grip helps out a lot, and we can use the VAM-B and NT4 barrels to help with the bullet velocity. The MP7 doesn't feel like a particularly great SMG. I do prefer the MP5 over it. However, it's definitely worth trying it out and putting attachments over it to make it stand out. With a 30 round mag and high fire rate, you will be reloading very often, which makes it tricky to push through the front lines. And with the MP7 being difficult to use, it really does limit what attachments I can recommend. So with that, I'll include some added gameplay at the end of this video using these attachments. What are your thoughts on the MP7? Did you have any issues using it from the start, or was it easy for you to control? Let me know, let's talk about it in the comments below. Until then, I am Mr. Rain, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, this match has just started, so we're going to see what happens here, and just how much footage I can actually use of this. Fortunately, I don't need too much, but I need a bit. And he actually put the claymore down in time, that's hilarious. It's gonna be a lot of this going on this map, isn't it? Just everyone trying to get this building. I did switch over to medic. I was playing a lot of assault, but assault only has access to ARs. I played engineer for a little bit, that was fun. And then I fully swapped over to medic, because I want to live. And I can't really live if I can't heal myself or be at full health 90% of the time. I don't know why he took so long to shoot at me, but thank you. Alright. Yep. Yeah, surprisingly, for an SMG, this SMG just has so much kick in every direction. I don't think it's so much the kick as it is just like visual recoil. It's weird. I think it has to do something with like the smaller body, you know, the smaller frame of the SMG. And along with the smaller frame, the high rate of fire. Because 930, 950 is that's just too much. You sneeze and you're out of ammo, essentially. You sneeze and you already run through a mag. Going for it. And I get double teamed because of it. Awesome. No. See a lot of bodies there. I don't know if any of them are alive. Some of them are. Some of them are. Seems like that's cleared up. This guy right on this wall here. Gonna get a reload in. Right. I said you sneeze and you're already having to reload. So trying to push through a front line with this weapon is just not so feasible. Hey, it's crazy accurate. Yeah, that was a good run. You can do work with the MP7, it's not impossible. You just kind of have to like fight around people like you would with a honey badger. I'm not ready to fight you. Gotta reload. And you will die on reloading a lot until you get the quick mag. Like you need the quick mag for this weapon in particular. Couldn't see him. I knew where he was. I just couldn't line up the shot. Going against armored enemies with an MP7 is basically just asking to die. That's just the long and short of it. This weapon does not work well with going against armored enemies. You will die, and you will lose. And there's very little you can do about it. Sadly. He was being chased there. And I'm dead. Alright, that's kind of where I'm going to end it. It's obvious that my team's not going to go anywhere, and I'm not going to make any other plays since no one knows how to win their gunfights, so that'll be it for this video for the MP7. Like I said, it's a cool gun. You can perform with it, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's not what I want from an SMG, so hope the video helps you out, and I'll see you guys when I make the next loadout video. See ya.